Hey guys, it's Riley or Riles Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I'm here with a shop with me at Last Chance. Last Chance is like in between retail arbitrage and thrifting, so it's just a shop with me. Now, right when I walked in, I saw this lady's cart, and she was definitely a reseller. If you didn't know, Last Chance is a pretty common place for resellers to go shop at, and if you're wondering if you can go, there's actually only two. One in Illinois, Chicago, and one in Phoenix, Arizona. I am currently at the Chicago location. I am very lucky to live nearby. Last Chance runs a sale like many Goodwill or other thrift stores. So this week, purple tags were on sale, and as you can see, there's a purple tag, but I did not actually end up buying those. Anyway, purple tags on Friday and Saturday are 80% off, and Sunday through Thursday, they're 50% off. So I usually go on the 80% off day when I can get things most like thrifting prices. I usually pay about $5 to $8 per pair of shoes, and dresses can range. And then, Kendall, that's my sister, found the brand of shoes. That is a good brand of shoes to be on the lookout for. Sadly, those weren't on sale, but I do believe I ended up buying a pair from the same brand, not those specific ones. There is a hobo wallet, and I've actually never thrifted a hobo wallet. That was $23, so I left it behind. And those were like all hunter boots, basically. And now here I'm going through the shoe section. There's Kendall. It's great to thrift with your sisters when you can tell them. They don't always know what to look for. Kendall, the sister who's with me that day, she's been thrifting with me for a long time, so she knows some brands to bring me, but I just tell them to bring me any color that is on sale because I don't often pay full price. Here's a pair of Cole Haan wedges, and these were 80% off, so $35. I paid, what is that, like $7? I think those were $7. The best time to go if you're a reseller or you're trying to get those sale tags is Friday morning, but it's a madhouse, and I've kind of stopped going in the mornings. I just take the leftovers. But this day, there were so many purple tags left. I mean, you're not seeing that many right now, but there were a lot left over. I was like, where were all the resellers at this day? And I didn't even go late in the afternoon. I think I ended up, my sister and I got there around 12 or 1, and they open at 9 or 10. Now, these were on sale, and they were $125 or $26. And here are some comps. I thought about getting them, but like the sold comps aren't bad, but I passed because they're sandals, and just in the season that we're in, I didn't want to pay like over $20 for a pair of sandals right now. Mainly what I do when I shop through shoes is just flip them all over until I see a purple tag and then look at the brand and decide condition-wise if I want it. Now, here's a pair of shoes I have never heard of before, Paris, Texas, and as you can see, these were priced relatively high, $164. And their comps were looking pretty good, but I didn't feel like paying almost $40 for these shoes. I did stick them in my cart to think about, but ultimately ended up leaving them, and I hope somebody else got a great deal on those. The shoe section is very big at Last Chance, and shoes are my favorite category to sell, but I never go through all the shoe sizes. There's like at least 10 rows. I mean, there has to be, right? If you shop at Last Chance, like comment down below how many rows you think there are. There are a lot of shoes to go through, and to find sale tags, you just got to keep flipping them over like I'm doing now to see if you can find any on sale. Here are a lot of pink tags, and I filmed this last week when it was purple tag, and I actually went yesterday, Black Friday, and pink tags were on sale, so I probably eventually will have a haul where I show you guys some pink tags. Oh, and here's Kendall, who brought some shoes over.
Show the camera what you found?
Yeah.
Ooh.
They can't see my
She
mouth, but I was doing like this.
These.
Great
Going like
brand.
this.
Oh, she was going like that.
Well, they're gonna think I have special needs, so don't put that in there.
I don't know that brand.
They're cute though.
Ooh, these.
I thought they were toward the other side. You know what would suck? I was thinking about this. Remember when we played that game with there's categories and Jake did the whole wrong letter? What if we
Yes.
were shopping and like,
Oh, and you did the whole wrong color.
these are cool.
Nah, I'm gonna pass.
I recognize it.
Okay. I often go shopping, thrifting, Last Chance shopping with my sisters. They will do their own thing and then come find me, bring me things they think I might want to sell. Sometimes I grab them, sometimes I pass, but I'm very thankful to have my sisters bring me things they think I want to sell. And actually, here's Kendall coming to show me a pair of Fendi boots, and I'm now looking, those are pink tag, so they would have been 80% off this week, but they were still like almost 400 bucks. They were also men's. And here Kendall is again showing me a pair of Stella McCartney sneakers, sadly not on sale. Let me know if you've ever sold a pair of these chunky Stella McCartney sneakers and what they sold for. Here's a purple tag. Again, remember, purple tags, 80% off, so that is mainly what I'm looking for. This is just a lot of flipping shoes over, looking for those purple tags and deciding if I want to buy them or not. So if you're not super into shoe shopping, I understand, you can skip forward. There is definitely some clothing shopping where I show you some brands and pieces that I pick up from Last Chance that are clothing and not shoes. So skip ahead if you're interested in that, because we are going to be in the shoes for a while. Those are cute. I have a pair of those I need to list, Vince Camuto, but those ones weren't on sale. Saludos, not on sale. I really, really love these Dolce Vita shoes. I'm waiting for a pair to go on sale so I can buy them to sell because I think they are so cute. Dolce Vita is a brand I often pass on just because there are so many tiers of it, and there's one sold at Target, and I feel like people get confused and don't know that there's an expensive one. Now, here's a pair of Vionics, and I did grab these. Vionics are an expensive comfort shoe, and my mom actually snagged those and asked me to give them to her for Christmas, so those will be going to my mom. But I did find another pair on sale, so I have a pair to list still. Those were Ted Baker's, and they were on sale, but as you can see, they're a little bit dirty, and I think they were probably like $8. I left these Steve Maddens behind. They would have only been like $4.50 something, but I left them behind due to style. I am currently looking at my 30 minutes of footage and wondering how I am going to talk this whole time, but we're going to figure something out. So what I am about to show you is a pair of sneakers that does not have a price on them, these right here, and Last Chance will not sell items that aren't priced. Sadly, I think it's to prevent people from taking off tags, and they also have to like send it, like they can't just price it at the counter, they send it like back to their warehouse, what they say, but their warehouse is like in store. But yeah, they will not they will not sell an item to you if it is not priced. So items that aren't priced, I just leave those where they are. I don't know how they figure that out. These were super cute Franco Sarto, not my favorite brand, but I like the style. However, they were just super worn, so I left them. These shoes here are just from the brand 1901, which is a Nordstrom brand, but someone messed up pricing those. They were priced at $60 when they should have been priced at like $20. Here is roped off. This is how they restock the aisles at Last Chance, and you are not allowed to shop while they are restocking. And this is a pair of Zara shoes, and someone really messed up the price on these. What did that say, like $200? Yeah, that was a mistake. Random stuff, I say this all the time, random stuff just ends up at Last Chance. You never know what you're gonna find, and that Zara shoes was definitely a random find. Here is my cart full of purple tag shoes, and I'm gonna start going through it and telling you what I'm gonna grab and leave behind. I did purchase these Sam Edelman shoes. Sam Edelman has been more of a hit or miss brand for me recently, but the style was great and they were like $5, so definitely brought those home. Next up, I was on the fence about these J. Crew shoes. They are newer and kitten heel, which is on trend. They were about $5 and I liked them, but I felt like they were out of season and would probably sit for a while, so I did leave those behind. And here is a pair of Eileen Fisher shoes, which I did think about grabbing, but they were basically $10, and $10 for Eileen Fisher sandals was just not something I wanted to spend right now. But I did pick up these Eileen Fisher shoes, and I believe they were $8, and so I did grab those ones because they were not sandals. Now, here is a pair of One State, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is just, oh, my sister is bringing me more shoes.
Ooh,
let's see what she has. Page, they're probably too high. Yeah, too much.
I don't know what these are.
Ooh, yes, these are good.
See? I also didn't know what these were. But I feel like I recognize this.
That's boring. I'm going through my shoes. I'll try these. $10. I'm gonna pass on these ones.
Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, I know. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure One State is just sold at Nordstrom House brand. I did end up grabbing these based on style. Boots have been moving very well for me recently. And here are the Vionic shoes I was talking about. So these are one of two pairs. I did have two of these. One will go to my mom and one will be listed. And as you can see, I'm picking up lots of snakeskin, reptile, croc. Oh, and Kendall's back with more stuff. This was a Mark Fisher boot I definitely wanted, but sadly we did not find the match, so had to leave it behind. As I was saying, snakeskin is very on trend right now, so I have been picking up a lot of these pieces at Last Chance because you will tend to find more on trend pieces at Last Chance. Last Chance items will often be a year or two old. And as you saw there, I was just checking the sizes to make sure they were the same size because you can find items that are shoes, I guess, that are not the same size. This was a brand I'd never heard of before, and I just didn't feel like looking it up, so I just put it to the side because I knew I was going to be buying a lot of other shoes. Oh, there is the second pair of Bionic. Again, I am checking to make sure they are both the same size. Definitely something you want to do because I have been burned in the past and bought stuff that was different sizes. Here, Kendall brought me over a pair of Bourne boots that I did end up purchasing. I have sold a style like this in the past, maybe they were suede, but the lace-up detail has done well for me, so I did grab those. And continuing to look through my cart, that is my keep pile if you have not caught on. These I have actually sold before. They're from Catherine Melandrino, I believe. I sold them in red. They were in a haul and they sold for about $30. And I feel like this color will do better than the red just because it's more versatile, so I did end up picking these guys up. Moving on, I didn't even really look at these Sam Edelman boots here. That's what these are. I just passed on them. I knew I didn't feel like buying some Sam Edelman boots right now. They could have done okay, but just wasn't the style I wanted. And I did like these. I don't remember what the brand was on them, but for some reason I passed. And those are Mark Fisher. Mark Fisher is a brand that does very well for me. They were $5, so I totally grabbed those. Even though they're kind of out of season, I do buy stuff year round and it will sell. And again, here I am looking at the red boots, and I don't know why I passed on them. I kind of wish I had bought them for about $6. I think they would have flipped pretty well, but don't remember the brand on those. And moving on, let's see what these are. Oh, these are Eileen Fisher, again, like sandal heels, and I wanted them, but they were about $10, and I just feel like right now they aren't worth $10. Didn't feel like paying that. And then I pulled out a pair of boots that my sister actually was planning on buying. Here they are. I don't think she ended up buying them. I'm pretty sure they're just a Nordstrom House brand for like, I don't know, $20. But she passed. So giving those off to her. Let's keep going through the cart. And these shoes, these were a mystery for a little bit, but I did end up finding comps and they were just like meh. And I don't know when I show that to you. So we'll get back to that later apparently. And here I am trying to get out those Paris, Texas heels and am not being very successful. Okay, there we go. I passed on those. Didn't even really look them up. I just didn't feel like paying like $20 for them. These Jeffrey Campbells I had been eyeing for myself. I don't have a need for them, but I kind of collect Jeffrey Campbell shoes. And so I did purchase those and will probably put them with my other Jeffrey Campbell shoes. And here is this brand again. I'm just going to call it Schuts if that's what it is. I was really on the fence about this specific pair because they were a size 5 and they were kind of more of a summery style. And I just didn't want to pay $8 for that summery style right now. I totally would have grabbed them for like 5, which is funny because it's only a few dollars off. But I was just buying so much. And what are these? These were Sam Edelman boots. I probably should have grabbed these, but I left them for $7. Just, you know what, I'm okay leaving. I was fine passing on those for $7. Hopefully someone else grabbed those and can make a quick buck. Here are those Cole Haan shoes that we already looked at. I often leave Cole Haan behind, but I have picked it up a few times recently, so hopefully those flip well. And these are Band of Gypsy pants my sister found. They were 80% off, but Band of Gypsy is just not a brand that has done very well for me in the past, so I passed on those. Now these were also one state. I probably should have grabbed these, but since I was buying the other ones I don't know how my brain works. I left those because I was buying the other ones. I'm sure they would have performed very well. And this is a brand that I've heard other people talk about, Blondo or something. I just didn't feel like, I find it at Last Chance all the time, didn't want it, passed. Via Spica for $5, grabbed those, they were in great shape and super cute. Also grabbed these Sam Edelman loafers. I've heard Ryan and Jack recently said that style does very well. I don't know about the color. And here is a pair of Mini Melissas, and those were 80% off, so grabbed those. And then these Mini Melissas I grabbed weren't on sale, but they were only $3. Mini Melissas is a shoe brand that can do well. I'm talking very fast. Again, here's the Schuts brand. I found these just like laying on the floor. Glad I found these. A very high heel, and did end up picking these up for slightly over $7. Then I found these Danskos, and I did end up picking up these Danskos as well. Hopefully these ones will like sell. I know they're sandals, but sell for like $60. No, 60, I feel like that's high. $40. And these right here, a pair of Mini Melissas, fingers crossed they're on sale, but they weren't on sale, so I left them behind because $14 is not a price you want to pay to sell Mini Melissas. Again, another pair of Mini Melissas, too high. I often don't go through the kids section. Mini Melissas there, priced, not on sale. As I was saying, I don't go through the kids section very often. There is totally money to be made in kids clothes though. I have recently started Kitizen. Haven't made a sale there yet, but fingers crossed I will. I am pretty much only going to be listing clothes I pick up from the bins though, just because I don't want to focus my time on kids clothes. Those are Birkenstocks, price too high, passed on those. Didn't find anything else in the kids section and was pretty much ready to move on, but I did find a pair or two more, and here they are. I found these All Saints heels, and that was an exciting find. I ended up paying like $13 for these. Didn't check comps, but I figured I could still make a profit on them. And then, oh, here they are, these shoes. Okay, I left these guys behind. I think the brand was Pour La Victoire or something. There it is. Yeah. And I left those behind just because, as you can see, comps are all over the place. And I was getting shoes that I definitely know I could make a better profit on. I absolutely loved these Tevas, but I didn't need them and they were kind of slightly too big on me. I already have them in red, so left them. And I'm just trying to get out of the shoe section at this point, but I always find stuff. Found these Sam Edelmans on my way out, picked them up based off of style. And oh, what are these? All Saints, but look very closely. The size are mismatched. One was a 35 and I believe one was a 37. So I left those behind, obviously. So again, make sure if you're shopping at Last Chance that your shoes are the same size. And here we are, finally going through some sweaters. For some reason, I don't often go through tops and sweaters or even pants that often, but this day I did, and I did walk away with a few pieces. And this is not usually how I shop. I usually just kind of like look for color tags, but I wanted to show you guys some of the brands and prices that were carried at Last Chance. So here we are, just flipping through. I just realized I never gave my basic Last Chance spiel. I do it at the beginning of every Last Chance haul. I just figured you guys would have known by now. If you don't know, Last Chance is kind of like shopping a liquidation pallet. A Nordstrom liquidation pallet is basically what it is. It is where everything goes after a Nordstrom Rack, store returns, really just all that jazz. And so that's what I'm looking through. And here's a Madewell sweater, and this one was on sale. I picked this up for like $2-ish, and that was exciting. But I do need to get it listed very soon, because what I have realized since this day, since I've gone back to Last Chance, is that there is a bunch of them there now. So before the market gets too oversaturated, should probably get that listed. And continuing to flip through, as you can see, there are multiple quantities of some items. Often Nordstrom house brands are multiple quantities, and then there are some one-off pieces. Those are usually the higher end pieces. Like this was a one-off piece, Nanette by Nanette Lepore. Not my favorite brand to sell, but for some reason I did end up picking it up because it was on sale. And another item my mom actually ended up claiming. I'm going to give it to her for Christmas. Now, I'm actually checking the fabric content here just to see if it might be worth picking up due to fabric content. It was not a great fabric content, but for some reason, I still decided to buy it. Not too upset my mom claimed it, because I was not that excited to list it. Again, I don't know how my brain works, what I decide to buy and what I decide to leave. I make bad choices sometimes. Anyway, continuing to flip through, that was a Lou and Gray sweater, and I did not think Lou and Gray was sold at Nordstrom, but I have since seen a few Lou and Gray pieces here and there, so maybe possibly it is, or maybe it just randomly ends up at Last Chance like some other things. I really liked that sweater, but it wasn't on sale, so I left it. Again, here are some more multiple quantities of Nordstrom house brands that I tend to always leave behind. This was a stateside jacket, which, correct me if I'm wrong, can be sold at Anthropologie. It was $22 and not on sale, so I left it. Let me know if you guys pick up Nordstrom house brands and if they sell for you. I have sold them in the past, it's just not what I'm looking for. Here, Kendall found a mispriced item and it was only $1.
Good find, Kendall. Thanks. Free people. Oh, it's on sale. Oh, Free People's on sale. Pull it out. Bodysuit. I don't really like the bodysuits, but oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it.
I did leave that Free People bodysuit behind just because I haven't had luck with their bodysuits in the past, but here was a Madewell sweater and it was on sale, so I grabbed it. And then I found this Chaser piece, and Chaser does not sell well for me, so why did I purchase this? I'm not exactly sure, but I did. And Kendall is shopping by me now, but she'll leave in a few seconds. Nick and Zoe. Do you guys sell Nick and Zoe? I never pick it up. I don't think I ever see it at thrift stores, but I never pick it up at Last Chance. If it does sell, if I'm leaving money on the table, please let me know, and maybe I'll try out some Nick and Zoe next time. I just checked some Nick and Zoe comps, and it doesn't look like I'm leaving money on the table there. I'd pick it up at the bins or for $1, but no. Anyway, let's move on. This is a Vince dress. Thought it was super cute. Not on sale though, sadly. Alexa Mill. Is that with Alex Mill? Please let me know if you know anything about that brand. Wasn't on sale, so I didn't look it up. But I have seen it a few times since and am interested in the brand. If this was not clear, we have moved on to the dress section. I did leave that Michael Stars dress behind, even though it was on sale, just because it's not a brand that does well for me. Lafayette 148, price super duper high. I mean, it is a super expensive brand, but I was not going to pay like 60 bucks for that Lafayette 148 dress. Here is a piece on sale. What was it? I don't know. Well, I passed on it. And so a lot of really cheap Nordstrom House brands get left behind by even resellers. Oh, that was a super cute polo dress. Oh, here is Paige.
Oh, is that Madewell?
Yep.
I found one of those too.
So I have one in the extra small and one in the extra large. I paid like $2 and however much cents for both of those. This dress was Allie and J. It was on sale, but I was not super interested in the piece. Oh wait, it was not on sale. I thought it was the other tag, so I left that behind. This is a Ted Baker dress. It's cute, but it was $70 and not on sale, so I left it behind.
Oh, this dress is so pretty.
Oh, that's pretty. I like it.
Not this.
I like
This.
that one.
Oh, you're coming home with me. You're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's stuck. Oh no, what do I do? You're so pretty.
So I did end up purchasing that 3 dress, but I will talk more about it at the end of the video where I show you what the heck. I left that in because I thought it was funny. My sister just called me and asked if she could go with me to the bins the next time I go, and she has never asked that before. No one ever wants to go to the bins with me. However, I do not need inventory for a very long time. Oh, I really like this Eliza J dress, but it's not tagged, so I couldn't even purchase it if I wanted to. Here is a purple tag. What is it? Vince Camuto. Passed on that. I really only purchased Vince Camuto gowns. This is Michael Stars, and I did end up putting this in my cart, but actually ended up passing on it. I have sold the style before, but I just didn't feel like picking it up. I think that was another Vince Camuto. Flipping through dresses. What is that? Sam Edelman on sale. I didn't really want to buy like Sam Edelman clothing. Veronica Beard, but she wasn't on sale. But guess what? I went back next week when it was pink tags on sale and actually ended up grabbing it. So that was great. I got that Veronica Beard dress half off. It will probably be in a haul sometime on my channel. Can't tell you when because I'm super inconsistent with how I film videos. On sale piece that was super cheap, but Billabong, and I didn't really want to pick up Billabong. And this right here is a Lily Pulitzer dress, not on sale, but Lily Pulitzer, I have like pretty much a hate-hate relationship with. I still buy it. I don't know why, because it doesn't sell very well for me. So I try to stay away from Lily Pulitzer, but if it's a good deal, I will pick it up and probably end up sitting in it. Oh my gosh, this woman was coming up right behind me while I was shopping, and it was annoying the crap out of me. That was a Walter Baker dress, not on sale though, so I passed it. If you guys are still here watching, you are a trooper because I am just talking, rambling about clothes. I am thrifting. If you like the style of video, please let me know because this is how I've been filming Thrift with Meats, and if you guys don't like it, I won't film them anymore. That was a Topshop dress, and it was on sale, but Topshop doesn't do very well for me. French Connection, not a brand I often pick up, but this was on sale and I liked the style. Plus it was only $4, so I did pick this up based on the style. I don't know what I'm going to tell you guys in the haul, like just repeat what I already said because I'm just kind of telling you what I'm oh, there's that woman again who was like getting right up behind me and annoying the crap out of me. Oh, I love Boden. Boden's one of my favorite brands to sell, but that was $15 not on sale, which is just too much to pay. And honestly, Goodwill is starting to price their Boden at $15. Well, not 15, 13, but if you ask me, that is just too much for Goodwill to price Boden at. So I'm about to show you someone's stash of purple tag swimwear hidden in the men's section, but I went through it, so here we go. Those were a pair of Becca swim bottoms. I only pick up mismatched swim bottoms at the bins, so the only thing I actually ended up taking out of this swim pile was this swim top. It was only a few bucks, and I don't know how to say the brand, like Robin Picone or something. I think that's a relatively good swimwear brand, and so I did grab that. Okay, talking fast. Judith and Charles. Super expensive brand. I'd never heard of it before. That was the tag, and I slowed it down so hopefully you can see it, but it was on sale for $10. However, I did not feel like picking it up for $10. I just feel like comps weren't good enough. But then the super funny thing is right here, I found a dress by the brand, and it was new without tags, and again on sale, but I left it behind because I just didn't want to pay that much for that dress. But that is definitely a brand I will be keeping a lookout for in the thrift. Here I'm going through a few coats, but I don't really go through coats anymore. well, and not anymore, but right now during winter because people are going through coats in the winter and I just never find any. So I'll wait till summer comes around and people aren't shopping for coats to go through the coats. But these are just an idea to give you some of the brands that are sold. Oh, that one is on sale, but passed because that was super expensive. Guys, we are almost to the end of the video. I'm just going to flip through a few more racks and then show you all the items I picked up. I'm not really going to do a separate haul for this video. It's easier for me this way. So here I am going through the gowns. Love to go through the gowns. Just looking for some purple tags. That was a Show Me Your Muumuu. Oh wait, that wasn't on sale. But here are some dresses that were on sale. That brand I've been curious about for some time and it was on sale, but I did end up finding a hole right in the front and I probably wouldn't have picked it up anyway just because it was super basic, but I am still curious about that brand. And that is just like a cheap Nordstrom brand, and I don't think I ended up finding any purple tags right in this section. It is very hard to film gowns while shopping, so I didn't film too many gowns. Sorry about that if you are interested in the gown section, but yeah, it was super hard to film. This I did end up, did I? No, I don't think, no, I don't think I bought that. Okay, McDougal though is definitely, or is that McDougal, whatever it was. That is a good brand to be on the lookout for if you ever find it for a like $10 to $20. They're super expensive dresses that are often used for pageants. Oh, that was so pretty. That was Alice and Olivia, but not on sale. Anyway, the McDougal brand, super expensive dresses used for pageants and prom. So be on the lookout for those. This Yummy Kim dress, is that Yumi Kim maybe? Loved it, but it was on sale. But guess what, guys? I actually ended up getting it 80% off yesterday on Black Friday, so that was exciting. See you in another haul. Okay, now we are on to the haul portion. This was a La Femme, I think that's how you say it. Again, pageant prom dress. It was about $10 and new tags for $350, so that was an exciting find. I did end up having to stitch a part of it though. That was flawed. Not a huge deal though. Topshop dress I picked up, it was about $2. I just liked the style. As I said earlier, Topshop doesn't do super well for me, but I bought it because I liked the style, so we'll see. Hopefully that sells for $20 to $25. Next up, this was Jenny Yu collection bridesmaids dress, super pretty. I do have a few of these I need to list. I have actually been selling gowns. I don't know where these people are wearing gowns, but I'll sell them as long as people are buying them. Jenny Yu is definitely a brand you want to be on the lookout for. She does make a lot of bridesmaids dresses, and here is the tag struggling to show you. There's a tag you want to look out for. Jenny Yu collection. Oh, there's me. I don't know what's going on with my hair, what the heck, but you know, keep filming. I often look a hot mess when I go thrifting. I don't get dressed up to go thrifting or to Last Chance. Here is a Show Me Your Muumuu bridesmaids dress. It is a wrap style. I don't have one of this color or this style, and it was new with tags cut, which I'll get to in a second. But I'm slowing down on my Show Me Your Muumuu dresses because I've seen Jomar do Show Me Your Muumuu dresses, and I don't want to have to compete with everybody. So this was a Lulu's velvet gown, and it was only a few dollars. Happy to find that. Lulu's always is not always, but is a consistent seller for me. This theory dress you saw me find, and I love it so much. Sadly, I did find a flaw. It is a rip along the seam. I'm going to take it to a seamstress because I am not capable enough to fix it by myself, but I don't mind paying a few dollars to have someone fix it, and I'll sell it for like hopefully $80. That was the Madewell sweater that you guys already saw. Hopefully I'll get about $20 to $25 for that piece. Next up is a Kate Spade dress. Here it is. Very happy and surprised to find this Kate Spade piece for 80% off. I have had luck with Kate Spade dresses in the past. I kind of stay away from their purses, at least paying up for their pieces, but we'll see how that does. This was a Dress the Population dress. And as you can see, tags are snipped. Last Chance does cut off any items that are new with tags, but sometimes they miss a few and you get lucky. That was only a few bucks for me, which was nice. Here was the score of the day. This Veronica Beard dress, so pretty. I think I paid like $18 for it, which is paying up, but hopefully will sell close to 100 or slightly over 100. Also, I think it's cute, and if I can wear it for like a picture, that'd be great. Now, this is called like She London or something. I tend to stay away from it, but then, well, first this piece was new with tags, and I found out it is also sold at ModCloth, and ModCloth pieces can do well. So I did pick this up for like $4 to give it a try. This is a Harlan piece, which can be sold at Anthropologie. This was only $4 and new with tags, and the main reason I picked it up was because it was new with tags, and Kendall is talking about my Melissas. And again, here's that Madewell sweater you have already seen. Again, hope to sell between $20 and $25. Expectations aren't too high on that specific piece. And here is this Chaser piece, which I probably shouldn't have bought because Chaser does not sell well for me, but for some reason I couldn't leave it behind. I liked the graphic, and I paid less than $4 for it. So the Nanette Lepore piece that I already talked a little bit about, Nanette by Nanette Lepore, is actually the diffusion line of Nanette Lepore, a brand I tend to stay away from. And so not super mad that my mom wanted it for Christmas. And now here, this Madewell sweater I found, my mom also claimed, and I'm going to give it to her for Christmas. My mom's super easy to shop for because she just wants everything I bring home to resell. And next up, French Connection dress. I already told you a little bit about button front. I picked up mainly based on style. The brand, it's not that I haven't had much luck with it. I just tend not to pick it up because it's not a super popular brand. And as you can see, oh wait, well maybe I didn't show you. It was $4, but that was new tags and they cut it off. Right when I was going to check out, I found this pair of good American jeans, and they have that velvet side stripe. So great find on those. Hopefully I didn't actually check comps because I don't always check comps on things I think will do well. Alright guys, quick ending, but this is it for my thrift with me. Here's a bye from my sisters and I. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe and leave a like if you like reseller content. Bye guys!